Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB. Like, staple in this shit.
Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Niggas not wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Yeah, I know the NFL playoffs is going on, but honestly, nobody give a damn about either one of them teams. I might care about New England or the Houston Texans. I do got the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans without CJ Stroud. We might have to get into that, but we got some battle rap to talk. And y'all know, man, it ain't been too many times recently. Proud to put on this St. Louis Cardinals hat. I'm not gonna hold it. However, one of our girls from the city, I don't know if we want to call it an upset. I'm not gonna call it an upset. I think she just be having to remind y'all because she, you know what I'm saying, she don't do a lot of interviews. She's soft-spoken, but when she really be battling, she might be one of the hidden gems of this WTBL tournament, man. Coming off phenomenal performance against Kausion in the second round of the WTBL tournament. You know what I'm saying? Up against J Love in the next round. Whole lot of titties. You still got to rap, though. You still got to rap with my girl. I don't know if you can do it, J Love, but one of the coldest, you know what I'm saying? One of the coldest spitters in the city coming from the female side of things, man. Our girl, Beezy. What's the word?
What's up, Temp? What's up?
Man, again, first and foremost, man, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you was a silent killer, man. I don't know. I feel like people didn't know what to expect.
I've been the silent killer. It's just, that it took the tournament to remind them. Like you said, the silent one. I let people talk their shit, and I just come deliver the shit. So.
No, that's a super fact, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was very satisfied with the fact that you was battling Kausion in the second round. Because I remember you hit me up, or I think I might have hit you up. Y'all was supposed to battle once before already. I went back and listened to your round. So in the second round, you mentioned, you were saying, like, we was already supposed to do this. So can you kind of talk about that? And then once you found out you was battling her in the second round.
So I always believe like things happen for a reason, right? So when I first came into culture, it was very political when I thought it was very battle rap, so I got offered that battle. When I got offered that battle, I don't even think I was courageous enough to just say, nah, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want that. It was no point. In that point in time in my career, I just felt like it wasn't no point of me starting over battling a brick when I had already had a contract situation with Queen of the Ring. And then just kind of how things, I didn't like it. I didn't really like it. I didn't really like the running up in spaces, doing all of that shit talk. Like, I get it, right? But I wasn't mature enough to say, nah, that's not me. That's not what I want to do. Yeah. So I ain't show up to the joint. I ain't think the opponent was worth it. I didn't think it was I didn't think RBE was offering me nothing. But they were saying, they were like, we're not offering you nothing. And I had something on the table already. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I just probably should have handled it better, and just probably should have been a big girl at the time and been like, nah, this don't really align with what I got going on. And I did. And I was like, fuck that battle, to be honest. That's what it was at the time. And then plus just culminated with just some personal stuff I had going on that wasn't even woman enough to say, hey, I got this going on at the same time. So between ego and just personal shit going on, I'm like, fuck that battle. And
how difficult is it to communicate with league owners in times like that? Maybe you get a battle, and right before a battle, you know what I'm saying, you have some personal things come up that may, you know what I'm saying, that you might not be able to do the battle anymore. Like, how difficult are those conversations when they are had?
I think, it just depends on what the nature of the personal issue is. And I think that a lot of times when battlers don't trust to say what their personal issue is, a lot of times it's because those people probably have put something out there that like, oh, I can't trust you with this information. It's still battle rap at the end of the day. Um, I just think just no matter what, just on the business side of things, I think you should just go ahead and, say what needs to be said. But really just having your personal life in check before you even get in a situation, just knowing, like I think for that situation, I think I could have projected that I was gonna have a situation, right? But being a new battler at the time, dealing with Queen of the Ring, being overly ambitious and not really having checks and balances within myself, right?
Actually,
So you know when life is unstable. You know when you should not be taking battles. And then you caught in between pleasing people and wanting to show off on the stage, And I think a real reality of mine, because I didn't have discipline enough and saying, hey, battle rap isn't what I need right now. It showed in my career, and it showed
mm,
in my battle rap career. So it can be difficult, but that I don't think it's difficult. I think it's discomforting, right? So because you're uncomfortable shouldn't be a reason why you shouldn't put a good foot forward to do better business, right? At the end of the day, regardless of what I had going on, I still should have handled that battle differently. But I think having that grudge, having that chip on my shoulder, like, oh damn, what if I would have took that battle? What if I
mm,
would have, so I'm sitting with that for 4 years. You watching somebody else career go in a trajectory that your career could have went had you just made a different decision or picked up a phone and said, hey, I can't do this right now. You know.
fact.
So, no matter how uncomfortable things are, I feel like you should at least give enough information to where a person don't want to say, hey, I don't want to deal with your brand at all. You know.
No, got you.
So
So, how were you presented this opportunity to even get into this tournament?
So, last year I did the boiler room
Yep.
event. I did the boiler room event. I brought TBL into that situation. Shout out to Kenny and Chilla. And then so that situation went through a lot of molding and mentoring a lot of battlers. You saw kind of how we did the metric systems.
Yep.
We hopped in spaces every day. We did a promo campaign. It really was like my bid in the boiler room was taking a battler from no visibility and giving them all of the visibility, right? And just showing at any level of battle rap, we can kind of do that on. We don't have to be no big major league if we all just kind of have this same common goal. And then just helping the battlers establish goals for themselves and then giving them 90 days to meet those goals and execute and get them in a scouting situation with TBL. So I developed that program with seven over at the boiler room, and when it was all said and done, everybody was cool, but I think I had the battle itch. And Chilla was like, we was over at Pendulum, and I was showing the battlers what Pendulum was and how it could help them. And I don't know, we did like a little glitching something. He was like, Beezy, write something. And he like, oh, you got the bug again. I'm like, hell yeah, I got the bug again. So he was like, you want to do the tournament? And I'm like, all right. So that's how I got in the tournament.
Okay, so you get into the tournament.
Mhm.
Your first round battle is how you say her name? Mitra?
Meatrice.
Miatrice?
Meatrice. Meatrice. But I called her meat rice the whole battle because we couldn't decide. We couldn't I couldn't decide on what it really was. And when I asked, she was like, Meatrice, meat rice. I don't know, so I just went with what was comfortable for me, and meat rice what was
Now, what do you think stands out to you about your performances between the first round battle with Meat Rice and your second round battle with Caution?
adapting, adapting,
Mm,
for sure. The tournament, the first round of the tournament, I was like, hey, I had hit up Kenny and I'm like, can I rap first? Because I had to work and I didn't know if I would have time to stay for the whole event. Right. So when I hop on first, it's my first tournament. They're like, oh, you got 90 seconds. And I'm like, 90 seconds? I'm rapping, I'm throwing, I'm not giving no breaks. I don't care. React later, react on your own time. So I was super fast. And, the judges was like, you got to slow down, pace the crowd, let us appreciate what you're saying. And then watching the other girls. So the 90 seconds, even though we had 90 seconds, it wasn't burning off as fast as I thought it was. So then when we come into round two, I'm like, oh, they want to hear me. They want to feel me. Oh, all right, let me slow down a little bit. Let me breathe. Let me let you take it in. So that's the big difference. Shout out to Zan. We kind of work with that. Um, when I landed them this time. That was the difference between round one and round two, and then just being overly confident in my skill. Like I knew, regardless of what the fans thought, what the coach thought, I knew I'm better than her, regardless of
Mm.
how many times you've seen her
I
in a
ain't gonna lie.
tournament. Regardless of, I'm better than you, right? And that was the goal, to show that I'm just simply better than you, regardless of. So it's gonna be a lot for the judges to take it away from me because I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to prove that to the judges, and here we are.
Oh, for sure, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Even hearing you say that, when you think about where Caution was, maybe not right now in the moment in 2026, but just a
Right,
couple of years ago, Rookie of the Year, the
right.
Gunner. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like the logo for the bricks for the female side of things, and you kind of see how the last, I would say 12 to 18 months has kind of unraveled.
Hmm.
So this is a big opportunity for her too. And for you to put on the show like you did, and I went back and watched that a second time today. That wasn't a bad Caution. Like it
Right, right,
wasn't
right.
that. Like she definitely had her first round was like that. I think your second round, I felt like you kind of joked her out the building. I ain't gonna lie to you. Um,
Yeah, like she was all that. She just wasn't enough. That's like what the tournament going. All of them bitches gonna be on. Excuse me, ladies, but all y'all gonna be on all cylinders. All y'all gonna be everything we know y'all to be, and it's not gonna be enough. That's what's It's gonna look crazier when it's J Love. So it's gonna be crazier.
before we get to J Love, I do want to
Mhm.
kind of talk about the Caution battle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Alright.
What was your favorite round personally? That you like once you got done writing it, you put the performance, you like, okay, I know this joint gonna hit. Like, I can't wait for him to hear that.
The part around three, y'all ain't get to hear. I was mad as hell. I got time. Like, so it was like that round was. I said Chilla was saving a bitch. I ain't even lie. I'm like, as soon as I seen that arm go up, I was like, fuck, this the one, right? But like, this was gonna be that one that really set the fucking tone in the tournament. But it was cool. It was cool. It didn't happen like that. But my round one, like my opener in my round one, when I first wrote it, I said it slower than like I said how I usually say stuff, and and then just in my runs or just practicing or whatever, just trying to change the tempos. I wasn't even comfortable with bursting out like that, and then when it hit, I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh
I'm
yeah,
glad
no.
with the burst out." I
You
was
said
like, "So
I was 7'5".
yeah,
I get 7. I get 7'5",
yeah,
7
those
inches
them
of
bitches
jump.
to jump you, yeah, yeah, standing on it, yeah." So like, and even just that shit was cold. I don't care. I got to work on not reacting to my
That
own
was
shit.
that was a nice flip. I'm not gonna
I
hold
was
you.
like, but the whole 3 rounds was a flip for me, for real. It just I went from flipping your area, your slogan, your brand. You know what I'm saying? Let's just, so I think it was Caution did good, but on no day, she just was never gonna be able to do anything with me. And I think people so comfortable at seeing people where they were when they going to prepping for these battles. And I think it's a testament to the arrogance of a battler, right? To fucking watch somebody battle and develop over years and not come properly prepared. Even if you didn't believe the fuck in me, you know the type of fucking work I put out here. If the culture don't know, you know what I'm doing back here behind the scenes. You know what I'm doing with myself as a battler, as a brand. Like she knew that. So she didn't come properly prepared for this battle, right? She took it as a joke. Oh, Beezy ain't shit. I did this. I was on RBE. I was on RBE. Cool. I want every motherfucker to come confident on where they been and where they from, cause I've been here, I've been studying, I've been developing, I've been quiet. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter where the fuck you been, you still gotta stand in front of me, you know. So, and if you preparing off a version of me that you saw before I was developed, you gonna lose.
Mhm.
You gonna lose. I'm at the advantage. I didn't let you see how great I developed over the years. I just said, let me do something else. Let me contribute to the culture another way. And then just came back fucking up somebody I said was one of the best in the culture right now. What do you think gonna happen to the rest of them?
I think that you woke a lot of people up in that second round. I don't think you no longer are going sneak up on anybody.
Yeah, and they still can't do nothing. It ain't gonna now yet. It ain't no sneak. Now you just know I'm the fucking problem. Well, they walk out and be like, wonder what she's gonna say about me. Don't wonder what I'm gonna say about you. Wonder what I'm gonna do to you. Cause it's gonna be, y'all gonna see in the DMV at Martini's.
Let me ask you this. To your point, like the way that the rounds kind of played out, you going second obviously had an advantage because it almost felt like your rounds were counter written directly for what the things that Kausion was saying, especially that second round. Even the way she ended it, you know what I'm saying, with the wing comment saying that she left RBE to make bread and she left her own. She say something about her making her own bread, and you out the gate second round. Well, since you
Since
brought
you
it
brought it up, now look, that's what she did to LS, right? So that was like LS walked into her talking about Seabree, right?
mm-hmm.
She opened up the floodgate. You didn't say anything about Seabree, and she told LS, well, since you brought it up, rookie, you know what I'm saying? Since you brought it up, I beat her the same way she did that to LS. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was if she was gonna write about it, I wouldn't have wrote about it for one, right? But I knew just in going into writing, if I watch 5 of Caution battles, 5 for 5, she has the same structure. She has the same. She gonna talk about this round. She gonna do her gun bars. The second round, she gonna talk about her RBE situation, and the third round, she gonna come with the angle. That's a Caution format. So it wasn't no pre-butter or whatever it is. I just knew what the fuck she was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So it was just smart to just write around. You're gonna talk about it. Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in a way that's effective. I went to RB, what she say? Some whatever to get my bread. That shit sound cute. But that ain't what happened. Cause it's already out there. Let me remind the people what happened. So and people love a good story. And that was a story that in a subconscious they already knew, they just forgot. So when I said it, in real life, don't nothing, none of the delusional gun bars, none of that shit mean nothing when I just gave the room facts about or perceived to be facts about your career because we all seen it play out. So it was just, I don't know, I wouldn't have brought that shit up if I was her at all. I would have never brought that shit up.
So let me ask. I'm gonna ask this question. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to.
For sure.
Do you think she's been the same since the ghostwriting allegations? Because I don't. Like, I feel like the allure of Caution has.
It is gone, but I don't know if it's because of the ghostwriter. It's just she don't have the machine pushing her no more. She don't have. It's like I even remember, even not to compare our situation because she definitely did great work in the past few years of her career. But when you have a machine backing you, we give grace. You know, we still have hope. We still have faith. We just have faith in that whole RBE process, I believe, not just in Caution. So, in my opinion, Caution has probably consistently always been who she is. She just don't have the grace around her. We give you grace when you're standing next to ARP. We give you grace when running up when you the runner up on Chrome 23. But when we take you off those big stages and we put you in a normal atmosphere, you might come off average, right? Y'all just no longer disillusioned no more. But if you put her back on the stage next to Remy, you put her on the stage, next to anybody, y'all gonna be like, oh, Caution, yeah, she's solid, so that's just battle rap being disillusioned. I think she always been who the fuck she is, but and that's not I think a part of that is still like my competitive edge. It's just not to take away from her or whatever. But I think she might have always been average. And I was trying to think of a better way to say it, but that's what it is. I'm gonna call a spade, bro. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It's pretty average. You know what I'm saying? And beatable. And beatable. It ain't, I don't know. I don't know what more to say about it without what y'all saw was what should have happened. It don't matter. What y'all saw was me realigning order and battle rap, right?
Okay.
Ain't no way no motherfucker gonna talk about they gonna bomb on me. They gonna. That's why it is like I'm standing on that win. I'm standing on it strong. I ain't letting nobody take that shit away from me. A nigga called me try to argue with a debatable, from her team. Come on, let's do a blog, Beezy. It was debatable. Y'all had a true debatable. Now fuck all that. I 30 the bitch. I don't care what the judges call it when it drop on cam. It's a 30, That is an unprepared battler. That was an unprepared battler, a battler who took ABZ really light. And but shout out to her though. Shout out to 757 Kausion. She got me into round 3.
I'll say this: the battle's definitely one of the shortest ones in round 2. When you look at the timestamp, it like y'all battle ain't even 15 minutes, and that's with like the intro.
So I wasn't gonna even say nothing about my fucking timestamps, but since it is noticed,
I just got done watching Hope Trillion Zan, and it's twice the long. It's
twice. But okay, that shit was the same way in round 1. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Hey, let these people roar for me too. What? Let me run it back 7 times. What, nigga? Forget the press. What? Stop playing. But that's okay though. They gonna keep on doing it. I'm gonna keep on rapping them shits, nigga. I'm gonna keep on rapping them. Whatever you can time me at 110. I'm gonna bomb on a bitch at 110. Hey, cut it. I don't care. Cut it. I won. I'm still gonna win. I don't, it just is what it is, though. I don't think it's like, I don't know what to think of that other than I've had the 2 opening battles or whatever. So they're calibrating the time, calibrating the judges, trying to see. That's my professional way of saying, stop playing with my time. Don't, yeah.
Unless I request to be the opener, quit making me a goddamn opener.
Clearly, I'm fucking your bitches up. Stop playing with me.
I did think, like looking at the crowd, I was like, okay, the crowd's probably not in there, so you're not getting the crowd reaction and things of that nature. But again, 15 minutes, I mean, that's a lot. I'll just say that. That is definitely a lot. Let me ask you about this. So one of the, and I shout out to Chilla, and whoever made the decision when it comes to like the judging and how they process the judging. But as these battles, you know what I'm saying, as we start to dwindle down this tournament, I kind of need some reasoning from some of these judges on what we call them. Like,
why are we calling them away? So, in real time, like that, yes, in the real world, we want that, right? But shit.
Great.
In the real world, yes, but for real, we be in that motherfucking building so long, you know, it looked real short and sweet to y'all. But I'm gonna be honest, nigga, did I win or lose? And let's go. Text me what I could work on. I guess for the fan, I think that when they write whatever, I think going from the judges to going to commentary, maybe it could be delivered over that way. While they waiting on the battles to prime up. Like, how we see it like in the URL tournament settings. Kind of like that. It can be done, but it's the inauguration event. I think everything is like trial and error. I'm not gonna nitpick because the shit's so great from everything they got right. I'd be an asshole to just be trying to nitpick. I think when we do a tournament again, or when we getting ready, like you said, going into round 3, going into round 4, that they can make some adjustments. But it's just being in the building real time. It's just not a thing to give well, we started off with 32 girls giving 32 girls feedback, then 16, then like maybe at 8 and 4.
That's what I'm saying. Like
That
as we start
yeah,
down now, like I would love at least a little bit of a just a quick explanation. Maybe not the battles that are, you know what I'm saying. There's a clear difference. We
it's a
know,
clear difference. Yeah.
but some of these battles that I felt like was pretty close. I'm not
Hmm.
gonna lie, Mallory X.
So I need to watch that battle for the 377th time, because that was a.
You know, if Geek Girl doesn't, if Geek Girl don't choke in the second round, I felt like she won that battle first and second. I don't give it like that's how I felt. That's how I just felt when I watched the battle. I
I
felt like
don't.
my
I
mouth.
think Geek Girl did amazing, but standing in a building, right? I think I edged Mallory round one. I think because it took a minute for Geek Girl to warm up for me, whereas Mallory was on all cylinders. Her energy was just so high, and it might have just been an emotion thing versus what really happened. But no matter how many times I watched this battle again, I have that same opinion. Mallory edging round one just because how long it took Geek Girl to really get to it for me. But I don't know. It was a great battle. I think Geek Girl is amazing. I
Yeah.
think Mallory is amazing. I don't know. I got shout out to WTBL because I was just saying this the other day in the interview. Just all of the girls that they pick. You see these tournaments? Like I watched Chrome 23 tournament. That shit, the tournament, like it had some gems in it, but overall, like I hated it. You know what I'm saying? And, like
Mhm.
the selection of girls, like I just feel like nobody would took their time and said, "Hey, let's find the best girls to participate." Right? And we got some great gems out of Chrome 23 though because we was able to see them in a tournament. And then with the sparring sessions, somebody had to explain that concept to me because I ain't like the battles, right? So when
Mhm.
when Queen of the Ring just did these sparring sessions, I ain't like the battles, even though it was some great battlers. The Everybody show up with a universal round and let's see what y'all can do. I don't think that fit for all of the battlers that showed up. So it kind of made for like a poor showing. And I was like so super nervous coming into this WTBL tournament. Who I'm gonna be paired with? Are these battlers gonna be ass? And then when I seen the lineup of all of the girls that's in the tournament, I was like, because I think first Shayna Ashley was on it at first. Like I think like was one of the names. So just even to see the level of competition and watch all the battles and see all the girls, because whether a battler won or lost, every girl is showing up and showing out. So I think I love this tournament for what everything that it's about. I really love it that I'm winning as well. But I
Always,
was like,
always a plus.
yeah. So to win, the win against this competition level is impactful for me. Like that mean a lot to me. So
No, for sure. But let's speaking of winning,
mhm,
you mentioned it. So the third round is going to be in the DMV at
for
Martini.
sure.
Shout out
Mhm,
OSBL, shout out Kels, because obviously they had their hand in setting
yeah.
that up. But you're going up against someone who I would feel is definitely a fan favorite on the East Coast. Now we are not. This ain't the first time we've been up against a fan favorite. This ain't the first time we've been up against a fan favorite from OSBL. J Love though. J Love is a different one. I ain't gonna lie. She
She's so
definitely.
cute.
Oh fuck yeah.
She cute, chubby and cute. I love me some J Love. She's squishy. She hugged me at the last event. And remember how squishy she was. I'm like, no wonder these niggas like this girl. All right. So, I'm excited to see J Love at Martinis. I'm a fan.
I don't even call her opponent squishy. That's the first time I've ever had somebody describe their opponent to me as.
Hey, that's what I think. Squishy as hell. I'm like,
So let me ask you. Let me ask you. Um, what is there anything that J Love does that you feel like you need to be aware of? Or
I'm aware of everything that J Love does. She's been doing phenomenal her whole career. Heavy puncher, great stage presence. Like I said, beautiful. She has this aura about herself. That's kind of undeniable. I'm very well aware of who the fuck J Love is, but equally, I'm aware of who she's not. So
And what is she not?
not enough to beat me. Not enough to beat me, Tim. I think my goal in this tournament is just to show everybody that you might not know what you think you know about battle rap. At least not how I know it. You don't digest it. Like, everybody is beatable. You know, everybody you can really make an example out of. So I think the higher up the competition get for me, it just gives me more of an opportunity to show how visibility might got some of these battlers comfortable. Who you might know might got you comfortable. Who you might know might got you delusional as fuck. I saw that with the last opponent, right? Your whole team, your whole team keep you comfortable as if I can't fuck you up. Don't let that shit go to your head. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'ma fuck you up. I don't care about none of that shit. I was like, she do great work, but and like I said, it's like the same thing with Caution. Just imagine, like, now I actually like J Love and a real fan of J Love. And
Okay.
like, these one of them battles that I always wanted, right? So this a
Okay.
battle I always want. We're the same class. You think I ain't been sitting back figuring out how to fuck you up for you got this tournament where you thought you would never battle Beezy. Where I'm sitting on my whole career like, yeah, I gotta fuck this bitch up. She the one of them ones, I gotta fuck her up. Liza Versa, one of them ones. She ain't even in the tournament, but it's some ones that you just gotta fuck up, and you need to keep it real with yourself and just kind of be preparing to fuck them up. I'm not gonna wait till a person schedule me to battle somebody to be like, oh, how would I fuck that motherfucker up? Like, I've been prepping for J Love since I ever thought that I wanted to battle her. So, I ain't nobody got to book me. I would be writing for you when you wasn't thinking about me. So
No, that's real.
I had that much of an advantage on J Love. Like, wasn't even thinking about ABZ until this tournament. Whereas I'm like, oh, I got to get J Love out of here. That's impactful to my career. I'm gonna get Caution out of here. Got Caution out of here. I didn't know that I needed to get Meatrice out of here, but I got her out of here. I didn't. She's a vet, right? So to even be able to, like, I'm not supposed to theoretically hang with these girls, and I'm gonna keep doing the work. But J Love and anybody else, the Rockleys, the Mallory X's, all of these girls, Eons, when you respect the game and respect the people that's in it, you know who you want to see, you know who you got to see. And if you're really doing the work, you prepping. I'm not egotistical. I'm not like, oh, I wasn't thinking about it. They gave me a name, and I've been thinking about taking over the world for a long time. And
Oh,
to
that's
do
right.
that, I need to take out your ass. So that's how I've been prepping for Jay. That's how I've been prepping for everybody. Now, it's just some names I never thought I'd see, like Jade. Never thought I'd see that name on the list. So I had to start. As soon as I seen her battle Yema, I was like, oh yeah, let me start right for that ass right now. So
Oh yeah, no,
I just, yeah.
she coming off of a good one with Nay. Who she got in the next round? Let me see here. I need to go the opposite way.
Hmm.
Oh shit! I can't wait. I can't wait to talk to Xander about that battle. Okay, how did you feel about Xander and Hope Truly?
Okay, so before Hope Trilly, like, so my whole prediction is me versus Hope Trilly in the finals, right? So that's me at the beginning of the tournament, all the way going in, right? And then Zan doesn't get the battle round one because of whatever her opponent's situation is. She doesn't get the battle round one. So I can see the Battle Jones coming off of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, she finna go crazy in round two. Um, and then I heard her material. I was like, oh, she finna snap. I'm like, I doubted Trilly a little bit. I'm like, I don't think I heard Trilly be what this version of herself that she need to be to beat this Zan. And then the battle happened, and I was just kind of standing there like, what is going on? Like, it was crazy. It was a crazy battle back and forth. Zan for her to be so small, she got like this super big presence or whatever. She came in 3 rounds, she consistently did it, and then Hope Trilly she just turned into a whole nother type of person. And I was just like, oh, this girl, who is this Hope Trilly? She's scary. So just watching her still, thanks, bro. Um, just watching her hang and still, regardless of what Hope Trilly was throwing at her, she still was like her veteran shine. She still gave, came swinging, punching to the point that it was just a great fucking battle. And you could really go either way with the battle. I gave it to Trilly, but Van was amazing
This was,
that battle. Like,
to me, and she'll be up here in a couple minutes, but by far the best showing from both of them that I've ever seen. Like I tweeted it out when it happened. I said, this is a battle of the year contender. I know we was only like, 13 days into the year, but like it is what it is.
I
Like
was just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
he was like Zan came out with, like you said, with her aura, her stage presence. Like she gave like a
Yeah.
big stage performance in a
Mm-hmm.
small room. She was wilding, but Hope
Mm-hmm.
just the cool calmness that she has, her delivery,
She
timing.
had her face like this. This ain't nothing. Watch this. She just kind of.
That was a crazy battle. But
Like, it was.
let me
Go ahead.
like I said, let me get back to you though. So when is round three? Have they given you an official date yet?
I would like either mid or early March. I would think so. Early to mid March. I don't see it happening no other time. But no, it's gonna be at Martini's. But that's all I know. I don't got no details on the card. It's so funny. Everybody been asking me like, where it's gonna be and who. I don't know. I don't know yet. It's too early. They probably on vacation right now, recovering from uh
I mean,
the
TBL
Mardi
been working
Gras.
hard, and they've been going through it,
Come
man.
on, like for real, they've been doing a lot. So
Shout out to the ladies, because man, they needed a good event. I ain't gonna lie. The last couple one been a little shaky. They
so
came
I
back with a very good
I ain't
event.
get the gripe at TBL about the Easy Cassidy event, and I am at another time, but I hated that event, and not because of the same reason that everybody else hated it. It just could have literally happened at any other time, right? I think round one, I think we did great work doing the promos. Shout out to like Big Ice, D Rain, Yema, Jay, like the promotion and the groundwork that was laid down for the tournament, we should have rolled right into that, right? And then that easy the block captain shit happened. And niggas don't know how they feel about TBL. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just don't think we needed that. I think we should have kept with our momentum. Battle rap didn't even need it. I think that's a testament that sometimes we probably just don't get battle rap what they want all the time. Because it wasn't a time for it, so it didn't even get the appreciation. And just kind of see how it happened. It's like, uh, maybe we should have just focused on the girls because they were killing it, right? So
No,
now,
the promo for the girls have been wicked. But again, once you get Cassidy talking, you know what I'm saying, the algorithm just it immediately.
I know, and I'm like, to compete with that was just crazy, and it was just like reset. That didn't happen at all. It was like out of sight, out of mind. I wish it would have. I wish it had been different, but it's cool. Like I think TBL, they do so many great things that even that wasn't even bad. It was a opportunity thing. I just wished that we could have ran. Like I wish this whole tournament we could just run it straight through, back to back, bing bop, bing bop,
I
bing
was just
bop.
about to ask you, like, one thing I do appreciate about the tournament is the amount of time that they give you as a battler to prep for the next round. However, X22 is like, are you able to like take up like not? I'm sure you're able to take other battles, but again, when you're so locked in and it's 10K on the line, like you want the money.
Right.
Like, what is the risk versus reward when it comes to like talking to other leagues about potentially taking other battles and like
Still taking battles. I'm still taking battles. If we're talking about a tournament for $10,000, it's not a $25,000, $100,000 tournament. That's not life changing money. You better be going to battle. You know what I'm saying? You better, or whatever your normal routine is. I feel like if you have to completely shut down for a tournament for this tournament, that's cool. You really ain't that great though. You should be able to do this tournament. I don't care. You should be able to do this 10 bands, bro. That shit gonna be 7,000 after taxes. It's 10 fucking bands. It ain't no reason why you shouldn't be pushing your brand or, trying to do something else while doing this inaugural event. You should be doing everything you can to show TBL you want to be a part of what they got going on. So if that means booking battles, that means booking battles. Now, if it's not in your capabilities to do so, I don't think you should, right? If you know you can't prep, you have prep issues, you have memory issues or whatever, then you probably shouldn't. But the Elite Eight need to be battling. The Elite Eight need to be outside battling. I know I got 2 battles booked, and I'm gonna continue to book throughout the tournament. So
Okay.
mm-hmm.
How do you feel about 2026? It looks like the year of the diss track in battle rap the first couple of weeks. There's no way you could be from the city and me not ask you about what the fuck is going on with Verb. Like, are you surprised that Verb has not? At this point, I'm like, if he goes past tomorrow, I'm like, maybe he's trying to do like a Martin Luther King Day massacre. Like I don't know. Like, but at this point,
Verb is probably getting off at the fact that everybody is waiting on him.
I'm trying to tell people that
he's a troll guy. Verb, I have everybody at the screen time. I'm finna drop in 5, 4, 3. I got you, mother. I don't think Verb gonna do shit. Verb gonna keep, he gonna keep doing what Verb do, right? But he may or may not. I just don't think it's necessary. Shout out to B Magic though. He going crazy. He crazy.
He dropped him, and it's a 3 out of. Don't tell me do not tell me this nigga Verb dropped it. It ain't like that.
He dropped it.
They saying in the comment that he dropped, and it's a 3 out of 10. Bro, do not. Where's this shit at, man?
Send the link. You gotta play a temp.
Bro, if I find this shit, do not tell me this nigga dropped this shit, bro. Don't tell me he dropped this shit, bro. Hold on, let me go to a Verb. Oh, Verb.
You stressed out.
They got me stressed.
You stressed the fuck out right now.
No! He did. He dropped the fucking Averb dropped Drake Mills diss track Hector. Oh my God. Okay. You want to do this, Beezy?
Go ahead.
I'm so nervous right now. I'm so mad.
Hey, St. Louis over everything. We don't care what that nigga did.
That's why I'm nervous as fuck.
Play that Bird. Play that shit.
All right, man. Shit. Damn it, man. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go, man. Y'all hit the like.
Chris could be St. Louis bias. We gotta see.
We gotta see, man. We got a St. Louis rapper and a St. Louis battle rap analyst. Something about to get figured out. Hector is what they call it. Okay, Hector. Let's see.
Are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every dollar you deserve. Local tax experts are here. Hand off your taxes with confidence.
Yo. Hey, yo, I walked in battle rap to get some racks and make double. I'm a hustler, not a rapper. It's just rap is my hustle.
Tom, this don't even sound like him.
That's AI Verb. That's AI Verb.
Oh, my fucking God, bro. I was like, what is that?
That's AI Verb.
I started over, my bad.
Hey, yo, I walked in battle rap to get some racks and make dough. I'm a hustler, not a rapper. It's just rap is my hustle. Arrogant fucker. Shit talk compare me to nothing. For a kickoff, I twist my fingers and crunch them and throw my area upwards. STL don't make no fairies or suckers. Fear is some trouble, never. Yearly we suffer. AJ Mills, that shit ain't no belt to ass, little bitch. You barely unbuckled. I will smoke you or plant some dope on you. The reason why I rarely get fucked with. Where you from, niggas only listen to Mason Cam. The way they made words dance made me the way I am. Say Mr. Dash, put on your man, that boy look bad. When Wayne sent his advance, his look not enhanced. Fuck it, ain't no rainbow or nothing. My carrot clarity structure. All of your shit got samples, but not one sample of substance. I'm tripping on that fuck shit. I'm here to fuck up your function. I put this bitch to your pumpkin and pull it. Let's get shit jumping.
Now what I told you was ass. How you feeling so far?
I need more.
This is
I need more. He was getting somewhere. He hasn't gotten there yet.
Jesus.
Gemini glitch. Pop, nigga, him and I switch. This hit him up, I feel like him and 9-6. I synthesize gifts, this pen of mine sick. Like Pennywise, I play in minds and emphasize no watered eyes will I sympathize with. You bring me nonsense, I bring you John Wick. Now picture this out of battle rap Jackson 5. Bitch, I'm the guy who do the spin around kick. They side-eye me when they witness my gift. I'm God body, ain't a stain on me or sin on my shit. I don't rush when I'm cooking punks, look how I simmer my shit. I make movies when I get a moment, that's why him is like this. There ain't no magic challenge verb. Who believe in that prick? Magic ain't real without no verb. Magic don't even exist. I'ma leave it at this. Shh, tighten up, pussies better kegel that shit. If you touch me, I'ma smoke you. I don't fear niggas' threats. The hometown still gotta kneel to the best. Look how the last one I scarred still ain't healed from it yet.
That's enough for me. That's enough for me. That's enough for me.
All right.
That's enough for me. You going with the 3 out of 10?
I ain't gonna give it a 3 because we ain't listened to the whole thing, but it's definitely it's giving me incomplete vibes. This is not. This ain't.
Come on, Tim. Yeah, he said some lines. He had some liners in there.
He had some. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was a 3. Verb is
I
definitely
don't.
something you got to listen to multiple times.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to say. Do I think it's better than anything Jay Mills has put out there pertaining to him?
Just say you expect more. It's okay.
I did. I'm gonna say I expected to be more direct. This could go to anybody.
Yeah, this is braggadocious flow. Yeah.
Outside of you saying Mills' name, like I hear the B Magic. You saying there's no B Magic without Verb. That's debatable. I get what you're saying, but it ain't like B Magic came under Verb.
Right. I think it was low hanging fruit. It was just I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. I'd be expecting more. I don't know what my expectations be anymore.
I was expecting fire.
It was getting there. I don't know. So we listened to the first section. I'm like, all right, he finna go there. And then he didn't go there.
They said he waited too long.
Yeah.
Nowhere near enough. He must have another one. I mean, again, we only halfway through. So
But that's what I'm saying. It just took it just taking too long to get there. I think Verb just showing us he can rap. We know you can rap, but he ain't executing the assignment.
No.
Yeah.
Now I gotta tell my East Coast homie that we officially we down to J Mills now.
I might drop some temp. I might jump in the ring. I might,
No, hey, I was in the spaces with Hart 40, and they was talking about like the girls need to get outside and do like a diss record. Cause I mean, niggas forget that the women actually, you start talking about the promo, the women leading up to the WTBL tournament was doing freestyles, and
That's what
they weren't shooting the videos, but they was doing the freestyles.
Casanova was telling me about Jay Gray kicking off a freestyle thing last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to check that out. I just totally missed it. Y'all know I live under a rock. I just come out in battle. I don't really follow the trends, but I think I'm gonna hop outside and show, just some versatility. Show everybody I can do something a little different.
As you should, because at the end of the day, right now, if you can rap on beat, this is the time for you to show it. Everybody looking at disc records, everybody want to see what somebody can say, how they saying it. The space is about to drag Verb. God damn it.
Verb so used to it. I think everything Verb do is intentional. Even dropping that, So
it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. I'll say this: if they keep these disc records up for the next month, that boy from Newark come home soon. Y'all let him drop a 4 or 5 minute freestyle.
So what's the goal of it though? Like niggas coming outside to battle? What is the goal? Is it just algorithm juice?
I think it's more for me. I think it's more so algorithm juice. I think you can potentially see some battles come out of this. But like a Jay Mills, my whole thing about the Jay Mills disc records is he wasn't winning no battles. It'd be different if he was winning
a battle. That's what I'm saying. Where we getting at with this?
Yeah, like you winning these disc record awards, but we knew you was good on beat. That's how we knew you in the first place.
Are you saying he's deflecting from the fact that he's not a great battle rapper? Is that what you're saying?
Hell yeah. He said, I was over there, got my ass whooped, bring your asses over here on these tracks, and I'm putting belt to ass.
He's saying, I want to play a game I can beat.
Pretty much. Oh, you better in football? Okay, we about to run track. That's what I'm like, God damn. But hey, Beezy, I'm gonna get you up out of here. I don't know what happened to Zan. I'll hit her up and see if we can get something rescheduled. But
shout out Zan.
Shout out Zan, man, because she had an amazing battle with Hope Truly. If y'all can actually go back and purchase that event because you still get 2 days event. You get the Mardi Gras 3 and you get the WTBL tournament.
Yeah, it's $25 right now.
So yes,
please. All of the battles from round 1 has definitely dropped. So
yes, please support that. Please let Beezy, tell the people where they can follow you at, where they can support you. Any new projects that you got coming up that you can talk about, new battles, people you want to battle coming up. Please, the floor is yours.
You can follow me on Twitter, Beezy_A, ABeezy314 on IG, ABeezy pretty much everywhere. I'll be out in March in Chicago, VDM, and then you'll see me again in the tournament in March. I'm open to booking. Just hit up Ultimate Beast Promise with No Coach Chicago. But that's all I got going on for right now. You know what? I got some other shit going on. We're gonna have to talk about later, Temp, but I ain't gonna tell the public. I got a few other things going on. So back to League Owner Bees, back to doing that. So I got some announcements for 2026 coming up. You got to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Instagram to get those announcements though.
No, most definitely. We'll make sure we do that. Looking forward to. Oh shit! Did I?
I can't hear you.
Hold on. To do audio. Oh shit. Where's it at? There it is. Can you hear me now? Testing. Can you hear me? Damn. Okay. Audio mic. Can you hear me now? Yes? Yay, nay? All right, we're gonna cut it. I'm not pulling the geek girl. If y'all can't hear me, all right. Can y'all hear me now? Thumbs up if you can hear me now. I gotta call dead ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gonna have to go listen to this Verb. I guess Verb got a diss track. Rosenberg. We might just do, you know what I'm saying? We still need to listen to Top 4 Loop. So we got some names to listen to, but I do want to check out this NFC NFC divisional game. But I will be back tonight. We're gonna talk about this too. Oh my God, Verb. All right, bro. But appreciate Beezy, man. I will figure out what's going on with Zan. Make sure we get her on the show very, very soon. I appreciate y'all pulling up on a Sunday during the NFL playoffs. That's how I know y'all rock with me, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. Being here.